Hello again. Sorry I've been gone for so long. Coursework has been kicking my ass recently, as I slowly climb up this hill. As you can see, there's still a barrier, and as you can't see, the world is not in 1.18. There's a reason for this. The world border will probably be removed when I reach 1.19, when the warden comes in, depending on how I feel. But I currently can't update to 1.18, as my laptop is just not good enough. Which is in my opinion, pretty reasonable reason not to update to that. But hopefully, when I have my PC working, I'll be able to update to there, but until that point, I'll be stuck on this and hoping that my axolotls don't die when I do this. But knowing Minecraft mobs, not the smartest, so we'll see how that goes. But that being said, I'm not really too upset, as I have a bunch of ideas I can do, and I want obviously to have the dugout bits done before I update. I decided not to show you building the 3 boxes, building the box 3 more times, as it would be quite boring, and also I've only been doing it for about half an hour each week tops. As you can see, I've started draining the first one, and will produce me my endless moss and bone meal. I'll most likely just update if there's anything interesting, or more accurately, once I've finished draining each of them, and showing clear progress with the first one, which currently doesn't have any progress added to it. Sorry it's been so long, my course has been kicking my ass. That being said, as you can see, just jump the fence first. And fail. Wow, I'm so incredibly bad at parkour. Anyway, as you can see from the time lapse before this, I started building, and this is, I'd say the final product, but that would be incorrect. Oh, there's a zombie now. I have not lit up nearly as well as I should have. Anyway, I'd say final product, but it's missing some tinted glass and some copper for the roof. And also, the entire bit that's going to be here. But the tinted glass is tedious because I don't have any more librarians, because I accidentally got them, kills while converting them to zombie villagers. I have a suspicion as to where the zombie in here is, and it's back here. Nope, apparently not. Anyway, as you can as I said, I'm missing the about 20 odd copper I need from out there. and I get to calculations, and it's 4 or 5 tinted glass. But yeah, as you can see from the inside, this is a shrine pulpit thing, but I intend to have more lanterns up in here and a sort of entrance way, auditorium sort of area. But I feel that would be best explained utilising my creative test world. So, off we go. So, cut and all that jazz. Right. Bear in mind this is a first draft. That being said, I am quite happy with the inside of the build. In particular, this sort of fixture thing here of candles and copper rods, and the whole balcony library area. As you can see, the initial design changed a bit, partly due to the fact I don't have glass for the lanterns, and partly due to the fact I don't have flower pots. But that's something I'll deal with later. Now, this is a ladder. Yes, this ladder leads up to what was sort of the original intention of the building. And no, it was not as a miniature as a mob spawner. Obviously there are no villagers here, but I intended to have clerics and possibly librarians and, well, a map in this centre section, but I earlier deleted entities for my own convenience and I forgot maps are entities. So there would be a glowing map of the entire area I have. However, now that we've dealt with the stuff I'm vaguely happy with, time for oh why this sucks. Because while I'm quite happy with the palette and that sort of stuff, as you can see from that, the palette area, oh look, cows have spawned, and sheep. Yeah, maybe I'll mess around with the entities to get more out. This bit isn't that good. Now as you can see, there's some design changes between this and the one I actually built, namely the lack of these, mainly due to my lack of 2 tall flowers and ferns, because I haven't picked any up from wandering traders yet. And also, because of how the land had fallen and where I'd built it, I thought it would look better on one side with just leaves, and I frankly agree with myself. Which is, always a good position to be in. What I have decided is, along with the vague palette, I intend to make it more of a tower-like structure. So I have the trading tower, with similar design on the inside, and this sort of palette going from these two at the bottom up to these two at the top, which at the moment is only this roof section that I was originally thinking of building a statue-like thing, but that feels out of place and not quite right, and yeah, bit boring. What I do like are these pillars, actually, partly because I've got them on there. I'm half tempted to... no, I don't think I should create them on there. Anyway, my random thoughts in between. That being said, as I was saying, I do intend to have a circular tower, and with probably a warped planks roof, maybe with a little bit of copper as an edging, but I'd want the roof in a sort of traditional tower design, if that makes any sense. But yeah, now I feel like I probably do want this sort of inward dent, but not as much, mainly so I can have these, because I actually like that design quite a bit. I'm quite happy with it. And a similar sort of archway, and probably a similar sort of bottom skirting, and design-wise having the windows and random patches of glow lichen, what can I say? I'm a big fan of glow lichen. That being said, I guess update on the hole. As you can see from this, I have a lighthouse design now that I'm vaguely pleased with. Obviously it looks quite bad up here in this section because, well, yeah, it's not completed round there, but quartz and red nether brick with a, what's it called again? Nether wart block flooring. And yeah, I forget I have this bit here. I'm debating whether or not I want this ring here, but for now it's staying. Oh, dead squid. Partly because I think that's funny. With glow lichen and seagrass, because it, well, put it simply, it looks good. That's about it. What will probably happen is, oh, you know what, I can't bother to deal with the inventory stuff here. Brain. You know, I'm probably going to cut it around about here. What I do also have is... Oh, no, I don't have it here. I keep forgetting that boats are entities. So what I have managed to do in my actual world is I've got a librarian villager for mending and a zombie in a boat just down there, which I can now consistently zombify. Well, the main issue with consistently zombifying is my lack of... What are they called again? Oh, my lack of gold from zombified piglins. But other than that, yeah, that being said, any suggestions on this building would be great, because, well, it's kind of... Well, this building outside is bad, and my vague ideas are not 100% great, and it's a bit hard to add a design to the top bit to break it up when I've got the library section, which, as I've said, I like and intend to keep, and I also quite like the ceiling, and then using that as the roof. Probably not going to use it as this. I think I've got some amethyst blocks under this, but I'm debating whether or not I want that, because it doesn't quite fit, and this section is meh at best. But that being said, any suggestions or advice is good, and I have a phantom head, because of course I do.